something I can see turning out of that black hole, two luminous discs. The eyes, it might be a face, might be almost a... Good heavens, something wriggling out of the shadow like a gray snake. Now it's another one, and another one, and another one. They look like tentacles to me. Oh, yeah, I can see the thing's body now. It's large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but that face, ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. It's so awful. The eyes are black, and they gleam like a serpent. The mouth is a kind of V-shape with saliva dripping from its rimless lips and seem to quiver and pulsate.
The flashes of electrical light illuminate the top floor of Springwood Lodge. The shadows of your fellow agents shoot up the side of the walls and flicker with the candlelight. It's now or never. It's time to strike against the Church of the Open Mind. Oh, the last thing that Alister heard, mere seconds after tasering his employer, Agent Gray, as he noticed the transformation between Agent Gray and this individual that you saw occasionally wandering around Springwood's camp, was the phrase, "You dumb son of a bitch." And I will not yell that right here at the very start of a recording session and blow out my pipes.
Good plan. Don't do that.
But pretend he yelled that again. Maybe I'll even cut it in from the previous episode.
All right. Well, first of all, he doesn't know anything about my mom. Second of all,
the transformation is sudden and very alarming. There is no like shifting of form or anything like that. Just all of a sudden, the figure that was in front of you, the figure that you recognized as your boss, has suddenly soared up in size, and the illusion has kind of dropped around it. Indeed, it is the individual that was pursuing you and Saint in the previous chapter, who, as you so eloquently called him, the cultist with the dragon tattoos. A movie I've incidentally never seen.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen both the Swedish version and the American remake. I don't know why.
I mean, I heard they were good.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed them at the time. I do kind of remember thinking that the American one was very American.
I was gonna say.
Not like in a way that made it a bad movie, but in a way that I went, okay, I've read the book, I've seen the Swedish version, and now I'm watching this, I'm like, this is pretty good, but I don't think we really need to do that.
Of course not.
Okay, well, speaking of things that we didn't need to do, I did taste this guy. I don't know if that was my, now we're in combat, because I got the drop on him.
Yeah, I think that counted as our surprise round.
Yeah, you're for sure in combat. Although, I believe we didn't really calculate the damage or anything from that taser roll, so go ahead and...
No, we did not.
Oh, you gave me... Oh, damn it, what was your deceive? Do you remember what you rolled at the end of the last episode?
No, I rolled deceive, but I don't remember what I rolled.
I just listened to it. I think it was a 3.
That sounds right.
I will take that on faith and bring out our friend, the default skill list.
Yeah. I feel like Alister is slightly taller than Agent Gray. So it's like, tases this guy, he stands up like, whoop, and it's like, ah.
Yeah.
Me, mentally, sure. I was really hoping that guy was Springwood and not this guy. I wonder if I knock over the candles, if that will cause enough of a problem that Springwood will make an appearance.
I don't know if we want him to come out until
Happy Pride.
we deal with his boys.
I don't think we do either. As soon as you said there's a bunch of candles, the horrible goose in me went, you know what I could do?
I mean, we can
Arson.
knock over all these candles and set them all on fire.
You know, a fire seriously interrupted the operations of this cult once, maybe for poetic rigor.
It's true.
We'll do it again.
Yeah, you'd think they'd do better fire safety in this fucking place.
Yeah,
and
I don't
yet-
know, man. No, this is a story about man's hubris, so obviously not.
The transformation is sudden. Just all of a sudden, Agent Gray is a lot taller than you and distinctly does not look like Agent Gray. This man is very tall. He is wearing kind of a leather jacket with cropped arms, showcasing his muscles and these huge blue dragon tattoos. You notice a glint of light off of the brass knuckles he is wearing on his right hand, as well as these heavy combat boots. He is towering over you, although, again, appears to be in a ton of pain. I am going to roll physique to defend against that, and by which I mean I already rolled physique while we were talking earlier, and, So anyway, it's a 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you rolled a 3 last time, and then there was a 2 on top of that, so that was a +5 in total. I just defended with a +1, which means the difference, obviously, between those two numbers is 4. Because we can all count at home. All right, given the difference between those two amounts, it's kind of impossible to suggest that he does not take a ton of damage there. I'm going to take 2 physical stress, or use the 2 physical stress to kind of mitigate that damage a little bit, and introduce the mild consequence that he is stunned. And I'm going to give him kind of a -1 on all attack rolls going forward, given the fact that you have messed up his muscular system, to say the least.
Okay.
That being said, the other 2 agents, Agent Ollie Coy and Agent Rose, have kind of dropped their disguises, however tenuous those disguises were, and you see that there are 2 white-robed cultists flanking either side of the former Agent Gray.
Yikers.
That being said, let's do that initiative nonsense.
Okay.
Your turn order is conflict based on your turn, and physical, yada yada yada, it's notice.
Right.
In physical conflict, compare your notice skill to the other participants. In mental, it's your empathy. Whoever has the highest gets to go first, and then everyone else in descending order. So, this is a physical fight, so it is indeed your notice skill.
Okay, so I have a 1.
I have a 2 in notice.
The cultists also have a 2 in notice. The gentleman with the dragon tattoos does not.
Okay.
So, that means our order of events here is... actually, Alistair, I will go ahead and give you the advantage here. So that is Alistair, the cultist, Saint, what was yours? 1?
1.
Saint, and then the tattooed man.
Okie dokie.
That being said, Alistair, go nuts.
Oh, God.
Go nuts, show nuts.
Yeah. Maybe not as a tactic, but who knows? Okay, so I got the drop on one guy. Let me think about... I can't replicate that, and I'm bad at fighting. Also, I think you have to charge tasers.
Yeah, I have a crowbar.
You do have a crowbar. I'm trying to think about whether there's anything I can do that will, like...
Give us the advantage without you needing
basically
to do a
make
fight.
it easier for you to fight them. Which has worked out well for us in the past.
Yeah, 3-on-1 I think is still not going to be super hot, so I think I am going to spend my turn passing you my weapon. But
Okay, that's fair.
In the meantime, unless you want to try and like grab it off my belt.
I don't know that it would occur to Alistair to do that. I think the thing about him is that he's not really particularly used to ending up in these kind of places where, like, physical altercation is the only option here.
No, you're Mr. X-Files. Like,
Yeah. I'm used to, and I'm used to being like, if somebody needs to get shot, we have backup for that. So, I'm kind of thinking about what the room is like.
Well, as stated, there are candles everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, does this place have... Sorry, I realized that I'm taking over.
No, go ahead.
Does this place have, I'm guessing no, considering previous things that have happened in this building, fire sprinklers in the ceiling? Nay?
Oh, for sure not.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but I was like, if there's candles and they do have them, that is going to be distracting and unpleasant.
Okay, it's dark
But
out. It's dark out. It's snowing. It's windy.
pop up in windows?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about, like, breaking a window to see if that would, like... Which we're both gonna have to fight in the dark.
You could also throw a candle at one of the robed dudes. Those things are going to catch fast.
No, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna satisfy my inner horrible goose. And yeah, I think Alistair's going to take this opportunity to pick up one of the candles off the ground, and baseball that thing at one of the cultists in robes.
Well, that's an improvised weapons. That's a step one.
That's a one.
I'm like, I don't know how much I'm trying to do damage as much as I am trying to create an advantage on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the definition of creating an advantage for sure.
Yeah.
Not a straightforward attack roll. But anyway, so yeah, go nuts. That's a +1.
Okay. Let me figure out which.
Folks, have you ever got hit with a lit candle?
I mean, I figure
if
worst case
else,
scenario, they'll leave.
Yeah,
I gotta be not on fire.
Even if it doesn't catch them on fire, there's melted wax. There's like liquid wax in there.
No,
I feel like if like getting them hit in the face with liquid wax is going to be enough of a like, oh fuck, what happened?
No, absolutely. I'm being 100% sincere here when I say that is a great non-lethal way to cause
havoc.
I mean, because all right, like the stereotype in like for like these kind of like action scene resolutions is if you don't kill them, you just like knock them out or whatever.
Yeah.
This is an alternate way. Instead of knocking them out, just making them having to stop, drop, roll, and like run downstairs or whatever.
I'm trying to figure out what skill I should use for that.
Well, I sincerely think that's a genius idea. It is also kind of funny, like the government broke into my home and threw a candle at my head.
Yeah, exactly. We did in fact, but yeah, technically we did some B&E. I have a license. It's a piece of paper that says I do what I want.
That's right.
Athletics?
This feels like some kind of either, not for D&D terms, like a dex or a strength.
I know. There's no, like...
So if you have something along those lines, something that falls in there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the default list.
Athletics, maybe, if you have that.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be whatever I roll +1. Unless you want to argue that this is actually provoke. Which I also don't have, but I really should get.
I'll give you provoke or athletics.
I'm fucking adding. I'm going with I don't have points in either of them. I'm going with provoke because it feels like the equivalent of I'm trying to cause chaos rather than damage.
Right.
As someone who's been playing way too much goddamn Skyrim lately, this is the equivalent of a frenzy potion rather than or frenzy poison rather than anything else.
Yeah.
So I know that one is meant to provoke with, words or whatever, but I don't know.
I think this counts.
Airborne hot wax, totally equivalent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 4d6 and see and fucking come what may. That is... Ooh. That's 2 positives, 1 neutral, 1 negative for a 1, plus 1 for the improvised weapon gets me a 2.
Hey, that ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing.
Okay, let me, let's call them left cultist and right cultist. Which one are you aiming for?
Okay.
I mean, presumably whichever is closest to you.
Yeah. Let's go for non-cultist left beef. Sorry. Left cultist. Sure.
Non-weapon left cultist.
Yeah, non-weapon left cultist. You're my favorite.
Let me roll, I guess notice. Look out!
You know, yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, I'll buy that, yeah.
Oops.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
Oh. Alright, so as everyone knows, this chapter has been, effectively borrowing a lot of the aesthetics, and some of the plot points from The Shining, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's about to change, because now it's borrowing the aesthetics of House of Wax.
Okay.
All right, what's
Because,
up?
Ezra, I rolled a -2.
Sorry, what was that?
This is the best physical violence has ever gone for Alistair Graham McAndrews in his entire career.
Well, -2 plus their 2 in notice. So still flat 0.
But that's a 1 in damage.
That is a 1 in damage. I'm going to say that's going to... that's going to take their 1 physical stress. It is not high enough to become a mild consequence. But that for sure is going to take their 1 physical stress. And I guess the sound of a yelling cultist suddenly overtakes the room. This place that I have largely been describing as very quiet and dusty and all that jazz is now replaced with straight up yelling, because hot wax hurts like a motherfucker, especially if you're not expecting it to be lobbed directly at your head.
Yeah.
Quick on the fastball, Alistair Graham McAndrews. All those years in fucking rowing club really paid off on that arm, huh?
I think the thing about Alistair is that it's not just that he did rowing club, it's that he was absolutely one of those people who did like teenage like sailing competitions in the summer or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna why do I feel like I'm gonna get my ass absolutely handed to me as part of as payback for this?
Well, it's their turn.
It's true. About to experience the find out part of fuck around and
Yeah.
That was not high enough to earn a mild consequence, which would probably distract them further. But I'm going to say that the one that you just attacked is going to pull out their knife and come swinging toward you, Alistair.
Oh, sure, okay.
I mean, they were going to be armed.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just, knife.
Yeah, scary.
Psycho noises in the background.
Okay, great news.
Yeah.
For you, bud.
Okay. You rolling like butt?
I'm rolling like absolute ass. So that's a -2 plus... -2 base roll plus 1 for the knife, or excuse me, plus 2 for the knife, so 0. Plus 1 for their default fight skill, so that's a +1 in total.
Okay.
So pretty much any defense you do will be good to go.
Yeah, I have some exciting news for you. I wish there was like a duck skill.
I mean, arguably athletics, which I know you don't have.
Yeah.
But that is the closest I would imagine to dodge.
Yeah.
Or
no, that's
physique.
fair,
I guess physique could be a dodge.
Yeah. I have neither of those things, so time to put myself at the mercy of the math rocks. Let's see how bad I'm about to get. Have things happen to me. Ooh. Okay. Well, I have some really amusing news, which is I rolled 2 1s and 2 6s. Which is a 0.
Yep, sure is.
So you are also taking 1 stress.
I'm also taking 1 stress. I am also missing my Runners in the Shadows game a lot because That's fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
On today's episodes of Guys, there are numbers between 1 and 20.
I guess not.
Apparently not. So that's one. I'm taking one physical stress, I assume.
All right, yeah. Let's say that knife comes kind of sliding across your torso or so. Does it cut some clothes? Probably.
Okay.
What's the Alistair outfit today? Is this a polo shirt, or did you dress for colder weather?
I was gonna say it's cold, so
No,
there
it's,
goes
like,
your rich boy
cold.
jacket.
There goes my... Yeah. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like... part of the stress is the, like... Gotta, like, bend in a really fucked up way to, like, yank out of the way. And it's like, okay. That was
strain
too...
something.
Like, yeah, so that it gets, like, wrenching out of the way enough that it gets the jacket rather than, you know, me underneath, but in the process, like, ow.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's not necessarily damage. Like, stress and damage aren't necessarily, like, you don't necessarily have to be, like, bleeding. Yeah, I think there's that moment of, like, jerks out of the way, oh, fuck. And then is hit with the, like, extra wave of, oh, fuck, when the next gust of, like, when the next, like, wind coming in is, like, oh, I can feel that on, like, skin from where that cut went all the way through my jacket.
The second cultist, I'm going to give a baseball bat to, or rather I did earlier when I wrote this scenario. I did. I'm not just figuring out weapons on the fly, I promise. Is going to come swinging toward, well, I guess he's going to charge toward Saint. Yeah, Saint's going to be fine.
But
that's a -1 + 1 + 1, so that's 1.
1. Okay.
So go nuts.
Yep. I'm gonna roll to defend with fight. Let's see. That's a negative. 2 neutral. 2 neutrals and a positive.
Oh, all right.
So it works out to be neutral, but +3. So, fuck you.
So fuck you. All right, cool. So that doesn't do anything to you.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, they attempt to swing their baseball bat down. Let's say they do like a really kind of obviously over-telegraphed, like, downward smash or whatever, which you can just step to the side of real easy. Like, you barely break a sweat, and in fact, kind of look pretty cool if Alistair was looking at you.
Yeah, Alistair's experiencing his little, like, oh, yeah, nope, this is it. There's no backup. I don't even, like, if I'm lucky, my boss is gonna, like, if this goes bad, if I'm lucky, the department's gonna find my fucking body.
That being said, next in the order is Saint Garcia Flores, the one.
Absolutely.
And Saint Garcia Flores with the steel chair.
God, if only. So I'm trying to decide if I want to spend that time giving you my crowbar, or if I want to try and distract Dragon Tattoo Man, because I don't want him to go after you. Like, 110%, I want him to be looking at me.
Thanks. Means a lot. That's a good question.
Because otherwise, what you've got here is, like, nothing.
That is true. I got a flashlight.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
big and heavy.
I'll, like, spend my movement, I guess, if you'll let me, like, getting in front of him. But I'll actually spend my action to, like, unhook my crowbar and, like, thinking about throwing versus, like, skidding on the floor, because throwing means you have to catch it.
That's
and,
true.
like, you don't have a skill to catch it, and I don't want you to get
like,
hit. Yeah,
get hit
so,
in the face.
Yeah, I'll, like, toss it towards you, but, like, have it, like, hit the floor at your feet. And, like, make sure I'm in the way of the assistant, so he has to attack, and I have a machete. I think he's probably going to assume that I'm going to be the issue anyway. Knock on wood. So I am rolling to attack. 2 negatives, a neutral, and a positive. Womp womp. So,
Womp womp.
But with my fight and my weapon, that puts me at a 4.
Great. Against the...
Hell yeah.
God damn, Garcia Flores.
I said in the last episode, there's a point where Saint and Alistair are talking. I think they're in the elevator or something. And he's like, you know, Alistair's like, I wasn't expecting you to be so good at fighting. And Saint like grimaces and is like, I don't really enjoy it, which I think is the best summation of how I can, like, this guy who shreds, like, absolutely is like, could kill somebody and maybe will, and is miserable about it. Yeah. And there's something funny about that, I think.
I love that for him.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting a +3 in fight to really be this effective, is the thing.
The reluctant assassin.
That's right. Anywho, so I have a 4-2 attack, so he'll need to defend.
Okay, for the tattooed man, we are going to use physique as a defense. That's going to be... Actually, I'm going to give him a -1 to physique as well, because that feels like he's already stunned.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that'll be... That's actually a +4. Sorry about that.
So we're even. He's good.
Cool. All right, next in the order is then said tattooed man, who, since you are much closer to him, Saint, he is going to go directly after you. I'm going to say he is going to use his fight skill plus his aforementioned bronze knuckles, or brass knuckles, excuse me. Iron Age knuckles. That is a flat 0, +2 to fight, +1 to brass knuckles.
Okay.
So that's a +3 in total. Go ahead and roll that defense.
Okay. God, that was almost great. Okay. Boy. So I did 2 neutrals and 2 positives, which for me, because I'm defending with fight, is a 5.
Sexy.
It sounds like I'm making this up, and I'm not. I feel like I should be sharing my screen.
Look, the thing is that Saint is really good at this.
Here's the thing.
I roll so bad in like all my other games, and in this game, I'm crushing it.
So the tattooed man does not do any damage to you, Saint. Alistair, it's your move.
Okay.
A real quick lowdown.
Yes.
Again, the cultist on the left has a knife. The one on the right has a baseball bat. That baseball bat completely missed the Saint. Saint kind of ran forward and whacked the tattooed man.
Is anybody close to the big curtain?
The way I'm picturing it, the rightmost cultist with the baseball bat is kind of close to the curtain, but I would not say like next to it or anything.
So what I want to do, and we'll figure out whether or not this will work, is I want to kite one of them over there and then pull the curtain down and get them tangled in it. I'm just like absolutely fucking scrambling for like environmental advantages, because me attempting to hit someone, I'm gonna take the crowbar, like I'll grab that crowbar, and then like, which I'm sure I'll need eventually. That'll let me like defend myself with it. Probably more than anything else. Or probably actually what I can do is I can get up and use it to pull the curtain down on somebody. That would involve somebody following me. So I don't know. Again, it's like I don't know how the turn order works, because my instinct to say, well, I want to hold my action, which I can't do because that's not the game we're playing. I have D&D poisoning.
If you use provoke to create an advantage, I would reasonably say that one of them follows you.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what I think I'd like to roll provoke.
In a look at me kind of way.
Yeah. Which I've next time we get new skills, I'm fucking adding provoke. Because I feel like it's interesting. Alistair's becoming like, I'm like, yes, I know things and I'm the tech guy, but I'm also like the fucking with people guy. Mm-hmm. It's good. Okay. So this is just going to be whatever I roll. I don't have any, okay, well, that is, I'm also rolling really well tonight. What the fuck? That's 2 neutrals and 2 positives.
Okay, so that's
so it's a 2.
A +2. Cool.
Yeah.
That's creating an advantage. I'm going to say that's probably high enough that one of the cultists that was already going to pursue you is pursuing you.
Okay.
That feels like enough of a layup. You draw their attention toward the curtain. The leftmost cultist, the one with the knife, I guess is now closer to Saint, given how people are standing. So is going to attack with a knife. That's going to be a 1 to fight, plus the 1, plus the 2 for the knife. So that's actually going to be a +4 in total. Go ahead and roll to defend, Maddie.
Oh dear. I really am imagining this becoming like don't bring a knife to a machete fight.
Well, actually, I rolled 2 negatives and 2 positives, so that's a neutral with my 3. So they actually hit me.
But only for 1, right?
Yep.
Lovely.
So I'm going to take that on my physical stress.
This is, you can absolutely picture the Bowie knife from Scream.
Awesome. Okay.
For this knife. Mostly because I love the movie Scream.
Oh, yeah?
I think this might have come up before.
Okay.
Listen to Sneeple the movies. Start with the ones that I'm on.
Yes, enjoy that episode of Sneeple the movies where Ben takes over for me because I'm too much of a weenie to deal with the Scream movies.
No. Anyway, that leftmost cultist did the knife damage. The right cultist, the one that is closest to Alistair, is going to attempt to swing with that baseball bat again.
Cool.
All right, I'll just actually go fuck myself. That's going to be a +3.
All right. I would like to, because I just saw something where someone was narrating as trying to get a door open being a craft roll.
Sure.
I would like to defend with craft and try to reach up the crowbar and pull that big velvet curtain down to either get between us. So that's gonna be a +1 to whatever I roll here. Cease. Okay. That's a whole 1. Total of yeah. That's a 0. That works out to 0, so that's a 1 for that provoke.
So it goes.
Or for that
the craft.
I'm going to say you accidentally maybe cut through part of the curtain a little bit. I'm going to say that your crowbar snags on it.
Oh, well, I tried.
Maybe not even a clean shear, but just it hooks in there.
It's just in there.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But that'll be unfortunately a +3 from that baseball bat. So let's we'll just give Alistair a sudden crack across the fucking sternum or whatever.
So I don't have enough physical stress.
So do you have 1 at least?
I have the 2 box for physical stress.
Yeah, so you could take 1 and then take a mild consequence if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. All right, what's my mild consequence gonna be?
Your physical mild consequence. I mean, that feels like a stunning thing. I don't want to knock your I don't want to knock your defense any lower or whatever. But yeah, unfortunately, go ahead and take -1 to your attacks.
Okay.
That's what I gave the tattooed man for getting straight up tased. I don't know. All right, let's say there's no. Let's just say you're not concussed, but you're definitely dizzy.
Okay. Dazed.
All right. I am rolling to hit the tattooed man. Come on, big money, no Amy's. Bummer. 2 negatives, a neutral, and a positive. So that's a -1 to my 5, so that's a 4.
You should have beat up more characters in the previous chapters.
Okay, well, to be fair, I didn't get fight till this chapter, so.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. I think that guy in chapter 2, the fucking Mater D or whatever, deserved it. He
deserved a beating? Yeah.
The guy who got your last name wrong. All right, that's going to be to physique. My defense. I stopped talking for a reason.
Okay.
That's -1 + 3 -1. So that's 1.
All right, so that's 3.
Yeah. With the machete.
Yeah.
Boy, all right. Where do you hit the tattooed man?
Good question.
He has already taken a moderate consequence, so
okay.
I'm gonna have to take a mild.
I think what I'm trying to do is I don't want to fucking kill him, so I'm going for his leg to try and get him to just be down.
Sure, reasonably.
But that doesn't seem like a mild consequence. That would be if I had gotten a 6 or something to have him be downed.
You could get him enough that he can't move very fast.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. Is that he's slowed.
Yeah, that makes sense to me as well.
Cool.
All right, noted. Damn, this guy's taking some fucking damage. Speaking of taking some fucking damage, it is the tattooed man's turn. He is now, obviously, he just got a pretty sizable injury, but he is standing up. I am going to go ahead and say that he reaches over to the space between two of the doors leading to two hotel rooms. And I'm going to say he just fucking picks up one of those end tables.
WrestleMania, baby, let's go!
As best he can, he is going to... Actually, he's probably not going to bring it, like, crashing down, like, doing the Donkey Kong, like, double fist thing. But I'm going to say he maybe grabs it and just tries to, like whip it.
Well, I mean, that's an improvised weapon.
That's only a plus one.
Okay, but it's, like, fucking scary.
Why do I fucking try?
Oh, Ben, I'm so sorry.
All right, that's
I mean, I'm not, because it's keeping me from getting my butt handed to me, but...
That's a -1 as the base roll. +3 to fight, +1 for an improvised weapon. So that's
3 total.
Yeah, that's still 3. That's still pretty good. Go ahead, Matty.
Yeah, and I rolled 4 negatives. So for me, that's actually a -1.
Oh shit, okay. How the turntables?
Yeah, no kidding.
Or I guess how the end tables?
So what I'm taking,
yeah, 4. I guess so.
Which for me, that's going to be my moderate consequence.
Okay, then that end table fucking worked. The wood splinters as it cracks across you, sending chair legs in Alistair's direction. Or rather, table legs in Alistair's direction.
Oh, fuck's sake, I have so much refresh and lucky left, I should have re-rolled that. I'm going to take it at this point because I committed to it, but I keep forgetting I have that. I should be re-rolling these.
I have absolutely fucking nothing, so,
Anywho, but I'm going to take the moderate consequence, and also because this is funny. Yeah.
Quite literally, I appreciate your commitment to the bit.
I mean, this is hilarious.
2, there is still one more conflict in this chapter, so...
Yes, but I also have 5 abilities to re-roll dice, like, I have a lot of flexibility here.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, what's my consequence?
For a moderate consequence, including a whole fucking table smashed into you, I think I'm going to take your attack down by 1. That feels like a knock the wind out of you level hit.
You got it.
Hey, how does compel things where, like, for getting fate points back? That's a thing, right?
You have to put yourself actively in harm's way.
Okay.
And harm does not necessarily mean physical fighting, although in this case, obviously, it super would.
Good to know.
But, like, yes, Saint literally being like, oh, I'll volunteer to be the one that the hand grabs counts, but also, like...
I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, hell, this is a horror game. If you want to be like, I'll go into the basement, that counts.
Cool beans.
I'll leave the cabin to go, like, see if I can find our friend.
Long before I ever knew anything about, or rather thought about making ParaScience, my understanding of fate kind of went through the horror lens of like, oh, sure, compelling getting it back is like just doing horror movie behavior. I'll be the one that goes down into the cellar alone. Which I guess you did go down into the cellar alone effectively.
I was gonna say, I mean, I totally did just like, I was like, I'm going in the fucking room that says danger of radiation.
Sure, you know what? I'll give you a fate point for that. Three episodes later.
Retroactive fate point. That fate point may save my life. I'm not even kidding.
But it is my understanding that it's decisions the player makes that puts the character in danger or at a disadvantage.
Interesting.
But like the character or the player knows it's a bad move.
Yeah.
But the character doesn't know it's a bad move.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or the character can know it's a bad move, like Saint getting in the way. But yeah, that could be stuff like the character has no clue that's a bad action, but like we do because we know tropes or are in a better state of mind to understand the consequences. Alistair, I'm sorry, what did you just move?
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay, well then it's Alistair's turn.
So my question is, since I did not realize that you couldn't use craft as a defend, and can I do that now? Like I feel like that's I'm like damn it, that was my cool idea and I fucked it up.
You could use it to overcome or create an advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'd like
Flame
to
out the
bring
window.
advantage, like an entangled on this person by pulling this curtain down on them,
Entangle them and throw them out the window.
which is heavy and dark. Yeah, if I thought I could pick them up and yeet them out the window, I totally would. Unfortunately, I don't think this crowbar is going to create enough of a lever for me to do that. Yeah, so I'm trying to think about whether there's anything else I can roll that I'm better at than craft. No, not really. Yep. I'm the ideas guy. And the talking to people guy. I'm gonna roll with a +1. My question is, a crowbar, which is arguably both a weapon and a tool, do I get the +1 for the weapon here in its capacity as a tool?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you.
Fuck yeah, alright. I'm grasping at straws here.
I thought it was a crowbar.
I'm gonna drive to Portland for the express purpose of biting you. Sorry, that just came out without me thinking about it.
That's okay. I was ready to go.
Okay, that is, that's a neutral, that's 2 positives. That's a total of 4.
Oh, mamma mia.
Back with a vengeance.
All right, go ahead and describe the action.
Okay, so having gotten this thing, like, stuck and then gotten hit in the head, I think as Alistair, like, kind of sways back from that, oh, wow, I just got clocked in the face, that gives him enough leverage to get a better grip on the crowbar and kind of swing it back farther so it can grab onto, like, the top of the curtain and some of the, like, things that are holding it on. And, like, this whole place is falling apart, we know that.
It sure shit is.
And so I think that he's the combination of, like, the tool for that and just body weight, like, momentum is able to kind of sway back and then sway forward and pull this curtain down on top of his assailant, entangling them in this old dusty ass.
Hell yeah.
There is no way, given the state of this building and the state of how I've described it over the course of the last 12 episodes, that curtain was secured properly.
Nah.
So anyway, that curtain and some chunks of ceiling fall down.
Nice. Sick.
Thus weighting the curtain a little bit and enveloping the rightmost cultist.
Cool.
Who is now kind of looks like a
some
cartoon
fucking
ghost.
ceiling.
I'm
Nice.
giving him the aspect, like, entangled.
Yes, he is now as the aspect entangled. He cannot see for shit because that's an opaque curtain. You have essentially, or at least temporarily, nullified this character.
Yay!
Time to start smacking with a crowbar.
Also, additionally, if we throw another candle at him, that's a lot of stuff to catch on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
He is now essentially a ground pinata.
What?
So yeah, just start whacking him.
Fucked up game of whack-a-mole.
The leftmost cultist sees what happens is going to charge over toward Alistair
Oh, shit.
with a kniff.
Ah!
Don't worry, I rolled a 0.
Okay.
So that'll be a 3.
Yeah, that's sure.
Yeah, I
Don't
was gonna
worry
say-
about it.
For someone who doesn't have anything they can really defend with.
Well, let me look at the list of skills I can defend with again and confirm to myself that I don't have any of them. Can I try to notice him coming and get far enough out of the way that he will instead trip on the person I have just like to notice enough to get out of the way and like
You can roll defense with notice. Go
Yeah,
for
I
it.
can. So I'm gonna try to fucking notice my way out of range of this attack, such as it is. Oh, that's a 2.
2 was the final roll?
No, that my skill is a 2.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so that's negative, neutral, positive, which is a 1 for a 3.
That's a meets a beat situation, so congratulations, you dodge out of the way of that knife.
Sweet.
Fuck, yes.
The rightmost cultist is attempting to overcome, to say the least.
Yeah.
And is going
right.
to use, let's see, athletics, burglary, context, craft, deceive, drive, drive. They're going to get in a car.
Beep beep.
Empathy. Try to feel the curtain.
Burglary?
Burglary, lore, notice, investigate, fight, physique, provoke,
Yeah, for
rapport,
like if the
resources,
obstacle is a locked door, you can overcome it with burglary.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like will.
I thought we were talking about defense, and I was like,
Oh. I'm gonna burgle my way into...
out of this situation.
Yeah. I burgled my way into this situation, I'll burgle
my way out.
I think the cultist
Sorry,
that you've
go ahead,
ensnared is going to try to use willpower
Okay.
to get out of there.
Fair.
Which
Makes
is
sense
me
to
every
me.
time I go to a corn maze, so, like... I think that's appropriate.
Me burgled my way out of a corn maze.
Just steal the corn. No more maze. No more maze!
Yes, I was about to... Yay! Yay, go team!
Listeners, we all have heat madness.
Oh.
And it's only the end of June.
Anyway, it's going to attempt to use willpower to get unstuck
Okay.
from the curtain.
Okay.
That's going to be a +1 in total, so no, it doesn't work.
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool.
They continue to be they're a little wrapped up right now. Saint, up to you.
Okie dokie. Well, man, I'm kind of tempted to defend. But I think fighting is a better option right now, so I'm going to do that. And I'm taking a -1. Oh, fuck. Okay. 2 neutrals, a negative, and a positive. And with my -1, that puts me at a 4 again.
A 4 to attack how?
Pardon me?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're defending, right?
No, I'm attacking.
No.
Okay, yeah,
I'm attacking my dude again.
Sorry, then attacking, like where are you swinging?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, describe the scene is what I should have said.
Okay, sure. I think I'm going to continue to go for the legs. I'm so concerned I'm going to chop somebody's leg off and I'm going to throw up. But, not me, Saint. But I really think that, like, just trying to get him down on the ground where he can't, like, go anywhere and attack somebody, that works for me. Like, I don't want to take off his arms or anything. I just want him to be downed.
Yeah, that would be, if you did, that would be an extreme consequence, which is a level of damage I don't think you can roll right now.
No.
Okay, cool. Then his defense is as follows. That's going to be a pure physique roll. It's going to be a +5 in total.
Damn, all right.
Dang. Bummer. And with his -1, because his -1 from being
Oh,
stunned.
shit, you're right. That's a +4 in total.
Yeah.
My bad.
Not that I think it would. I don't think that, like, I take a 1 from him defending real good, but still, I just wanted to... he and I are both at a -1 right now.
I'm going to say that glances off of his leather jacket.
Okay. That my leg attack glances off his leather jacket.
Oh, whatever. His jeans, then.
He's
His
got
leather
a short
vest.
skirt and a long
jacket.
I want a henchman that... Great. Back to the tattooed man who, having successfully slugged you with the massive end table, is just going to go in for a... let's just
punch.
go for a right jab. That's going to... Why am I even trying?
I mean, you're doing okay.
-1 +2 +1. So that's a 2 in total. Go ahead and defend.
Okay. Big money, no whammies. Okay. That puts me at a 3. It's a negative, a positive, and 2 neutrals. So I'm not going to re-roll. 3 still gets me where I want to go.
All right, cool. So no damage taken, right?
Yep.
Cool. Next up is the Alister. The Lalister. What are you going to do to this poor sucker that you've trapped in your little mind game?
I kind of want to just hit him with a crowbar and see if I can knock him out while he's, just take someone out of this fight.
You've been hit by
I'm just
struck
real
by
bad at that.
a smooth federal. Damn
it.
Don't feel super bad. He was like impersonating your friend.
No,
earlier.
I feel bad. I don't feel ethically bad about it. I feel like I'm bad at it, and I'm like, My question is, it's like, how can I use the entangling? Is that something I can use?
I feel like that should give you an advantage.
It for sure gives you an advantage. I'm going to say that's. I mean, they probably have a. You didn't do damage to them, but they for sure have
No, but they have this condition of being entangled that they haven't been able to get out of.
Yeah, this is like when you flashed all the lights on that one cultist, where they have a very temporary consequence.
Does it like
aspect?
Does it mean that like they can't defend as much, or like
they can't see and they probably can't navigate very well? So I would say they can't defend very well.
Okay, I guess in that case I'll go for it with a fight roll with the crowbar, which is just going to be me adding 1 to whatever the dice decide to do.
I'm going to say in their current state they probably can't defend, period.
Okay, fair.
So go for it, go to town.
That is cocked. 1 second. So positive, neutral, negative adds up to 1. That's a 2.
Okay, cool. That's 2 points of straight damage to the rightmost cultist. They're not going to take a stress of any kind. That's just going to be their mild consequence. Once again, dazed. Left cultist is going to attempt to knife you back. That's a +2 +2 plus 1, a 5 in total.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Remember, you can notice your defense.
I know. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can plausibly do to defend my way out of this that, like, that I'm better at. Stealth, will, rapport, notice physique, fight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try to notice my way out of this one again, boys. What am I trying to beat?
I think it was a 5.
Okay. Let's see how we feel today. It's only a total of 3. Alright, what's my moderate knifed consequence?
Let's just go for the aspect of bleeding. Rightmost cultist is struggling to get out of there. Rolled a flat 0, so that's just not going to happen. That's a +1 to will, which is the exact same roll as last time. They are still struggling. Saint, your move.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm attacking again. It's 1. Awesome. 2 positives, a neutral, and a negative. So that is a 1 with my 5. That's a 6.
Oh, fuck. Coup de grace.
I'm also hoping that if we get rid of this guy, the other guys will be like, ah, shit, and leave. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's good.
Matty, I rolled a straight -4. Minus.
Someone who rolled a -4 earlier. Respect.
So that's +2 to physique, and that's it. So that's a -2 versus whatever you rolled.
That's 8, man. You're taking 8 points of damage.
That's an extreme consequence. You can take a limb off if you want.
I'm not going to. I'm going to
unconscious.
Fuck you. I'm going to sever a muscle in the back of his knee, which, to be fair, is still like a severe amount of damage that he may never walk again. But at least I'm not taking his leg off, which also with a machete may not be possible.
No, but that's going to be the level of like pain that you can't function through.
Yeah. So that is like he's down. He's probably screaming.
You can hear the intense roar of this cultist yelling as he collapses down to his knees. The crumbling drywall of this building shakes down like dust from the ceiling above. The pain and perhaps loss of blood is too much that he just collapses to the ground.
Okay.
Alistair, it's your move. There's one standing cultist.
Effectively, the thing is that you put me in like a 1v, like a direct violence on violence situation, and I'm functionally useless.
I mean, you can come like hide behind me.
Well, there's also still the one that's wrapped up in the curtain.
That's okay. I think the thing is that like I've demonstrably like the guy's wrapped up in a curtain, and I have been thus far unable to like do serious damage hitting him with a crowbar. Like, I just think Matty Trey. I think I have to, because like I really think I have to dip. I have like, if I get hit one more time, I'm fucked. Like if I get hit one more time, I'm like, we can't finish the chapter because one of the players is completely out.
Yeah.
So in the interest of like not having the show grind to a screeching halt. I think kind of looking over, seeing Saint having taken the big guy out of commission, and having gotten, knifed big time. There's been a lot of knifing happening here. Alistair is gonna kind of not even really beat a tactical retreat, more like is just gonna kind of just spins and runs, and is gonna bolt for that rightmost door that they were standing around. And frankly, hope that it's unlocked.
Sure.
Because he's kind of going for the handle, but also kind of physically crashing into it.
You shoulder check the door. The second your hand touches brass, you can feel the door give way.
Okay.
And we'll end the episode right there. What you've just been listening to was ParaScience, a glimpse into a world unknown. It was an actual play horror adventure told to you through the Fate system. Our players are Ezra Kaye as Agent Alister McAndrews and Matty Trumbo-Gomes as capable young man St. Garcia Flores. As for myself, I was your game master and disembodied voice, Ben Hamlin. I also produced this show. Our theme song is by the incorporeal Johnny Rinaldo, and our logo was created by the haunted visage of Terra Bosart. We are currently in the process of remastering and transcribing earlier episodes of the show, and for that I would like to thank Glory Duda, Marcel Hood, and Julie Cooper, as they write down our every word and weave an intricate web of audio for you. You can stay tuned to our social media channels for more information on these developments. This show is brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. You can follow us on social media at InfinityBreak23 and check out our website for all of our other podcasts at InfinityBreak.net. We appreciate you listening to this program. If you want to help spread the word, there are a good many ways to do that. Word of mouth helps us immensely, and you can add us at ParaSciencePod on Twitter. And while you're at it, why not tag InfinityBreak23? We have a Patreon at patreon.com/InfinityBreak, where you can start donating to Infinity Break for as little as $1 a month. And if you listen to Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave a review. Lastly, I would encourage you to join the haunted chorus of voices at the Infinity Break fan Discord. That's bit.ly/InfinityTalk, capital I Infinity, capital T Talk. That's all for now. Let ParaScience never let you sleep. Like a knocking sound from the attic, or a drop of blood from the ceiling. Be careful where you step this chapter.